Greetings, ladies and gentlemen players. It's another wonderful Friday. It is March of 2023, making it a wonderful day for basics. I'm over here on OGS again, and I'm looking to grab myself a 5Q or a maybe 4Q game. Did 5Q, well, for you, maybe have been last week. But for me, I did it about an hour ago. So let's see if we can get today. All right, looks like we have another 5Q game here. Take a look at Chicago and see if he plays regularly. Looks like he does. So it should be fine. Let's go ahead and give him a hello. Just like so. Ooh, 3-4 facing me. Not a good thing to do if you are in fact white. Because his options here are limited. Yeah, the attachment there is the most common, but oh, is he gonna play away? Oh, so in my opinion, the game's already over. Now that seems very strange. You're no doubt going to be like, could it really be? That doesn't sound that doesn't sound true. But I'm gonna grab my enclosure in Sente because he needs a toothpaste extension. Need a toothpaste extension. There we go. And now I get to follow up. And now here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. And I open my pen tool again. I closed it while I was eating. All right, here we go. Should be on the right monitor. There we go. So here's the thing. This territory here will not win him the game, and neither will the small corner he's getting here. This is the downside of having all of your potential taken away when you allow yourself to be surrounded. So the question is, if this isn't going to win the game, and this is going to win the game, then what is? The right 4/4 stone? Not really. No, not really. I'm afraid that's not going to do it. So I have potential in the upper left. I've got territory there and expand from it. Upper right, same deal. The bottom, even with his repeated 1, 2, 3 moves to deals the influence, I can still make as much territory in this corner. Literally right here. Like, what is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so if I make a thing like this, it's 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I can do that easy. So he played something to deal with the fact that I'm going to get a lot of influence because of how he opened. But where's the winning coming from? Like, I'm threatening more territory right now than he has on the board. So this opening move is one that I mentioned in my book, which, if all goes well, then either this week when the video comes out or next week, I should have a Amazon link for it. But yeah, because he opened this way, he didn't want me to just like get the influence, because then it becomes a little bit difficult to handle, right? A lot of different ways that we can just keep attacking, and maximize our influence here. So he's like, no. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to split, which gives me an enclosure territory, and I'm still nice and strong in the area. So all of his territory is lower hand corner. But I don't care. Now, normally I could play here, but I'm just going to go ahead and play the 3. That way, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit too much, but thank you for connecting me. That helps a lot. Appreciated. So you got what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 12 points here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, I got that here. So this and this are the same. So yeah, he lost immediately in the opening. Immediately opening loss. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I don't care. No reason to attack him. I'll make a few cursory moves to just make sure he's not settling too easy. Just to make sure he's not settling too easy. You know how it is. Don't want him connecting up weirdly all of a sudden out of nowhere. I can double Hane here because this goes into this one, so it's not really a problem. Problem would be is if I surrounded this and he died. Yeah, that'd be a problem, huh? I could extend again. He Atari's here and extends back, but I've already got a perfect position to net it. So it's not really a big issue. So I go ahead and do it, because why not? Headed 2 and 3 stones is really, really big, so we're gonna go ahead and do that too. Now I'll answer. Got my Sente first. Always Sente first. Yeah, game's over. Game's over, game's over, game's over. Sorry, sir. So I'm going to connect. Sure. I don't care. You can't Hane twice, so this was Gote. Yeah. Yeah. Cap the low stones. This is last weaker that he's got that I can assault. So we'll go ahead and do exactly that. Thank you. That goes nowhere. Sorry. And capping his potential death sentence. Obvious. Weak point is obvious, so we're going to go and poke at it. Because why not? We're strong in the area. He made me that way. So we're going to go ahead and cut through here too. Well, now I'm a little uncertain. There are two big things I can do. I'm going to choose to do this one because I followed up my move now. So that's good. It's pretty good. And cut Atari down. We're fine. We're not trying to kill anything. We've gotten some points is all. Mine. Atari. Atari. Clamp. Good. This is still not alive, by the way. I can throw in here and then play here, and then it's not what I would consider leave. But it's fine. We're just gonna go and play out. So it's just a very fast game where my opponent decided to not get territory. So he doesn't have territory. It's pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and push that back. We're gonna do it twice. Oh, look at that. Look at the shape he made. Yikes. Yikes. That is a yikes, and you know it. But hey, this is next group this week, so we're going to go and Hane it. Make that 2, because we can Atari. Get a kill in. Why not? Alright, he's dead. He's a dead man. Because there's nowhere to go. This has to go to this move in order to live. We all know that's not happening. Oh, he knows he's not alive. Cool. If he Hanes, I'm going to kill him. Do you want to kill him? Kind of just like highlight how this is a bad idea? I mean, you could. Like, I've seen this kind of thing before from extremely passive Q players, where they like take the corners and then they try to get the first line Hane as soon as possible. But let's think about that. He was playing endgame. He was trying to play endgame at move 32. That's insane. Like, if I wasn't playing it so fast and getting caught up at his speed, which I admit I was. He has 7 minutes on his clock right now. It's not good. We could have played here, for example. Because this is silly. This isn't a problem. We could easily just play bigger moves right now. If you're playing endgame on move 32, something is broken. Something has fundamentally broken you. So yeah, this I could kill. 100% could kill. I'll even show you how I would do it. First, I would play here. It strengthens this. There's no clamps I need to worry about. And then I would Hane here. He'll cut, I'll Atari, he'll take. It's fine, we'll just chill. He'll get one eye here. It's going to be in Gote. But we do have the push. It falsifies. Or you could do it out of order. It could play here. He Ataris. Or Atari, he takes. I play here. He takes. I Hane here. This falsifies. He only has one eye. Pretty easy. We don't need to do it, however. As you know. As you know. Because, I mean, this is dead. So I have the middle and I have all the things. So it's not an issue. Make sure that we're strong. Where is this going to go? Nowhere. So we're going to make sure it goes nowhere. And I'm going to reinforce it to ensure that it goes nowhere. So now it is going nowhere x2. No reason to leave cutting points behind, so we're going to just fall back. I'll answer all of these, even though I don't have to, because there's no way for him to make 2 Ys in the middle of the board. There's just not enough room. Oh, he's already gone. All right, so that was a 10-minute game, I think. Let's see if we can have another one. Let's see if we can get ourselves another. Because, yeah, this was pretty straightforward. Again, only thing that would really change here is just completely ignoring the end game on move 32 in order to play larger moves. And predominantly, he just lost right here at the opening. 3-4 faced me, I approached. And then after that, this was the attempt to deal with the opening move. This was the attempt to deal with the opening move. And then after that, he went into endgame. So if we cross out all of these questionable decisions, we're not left with a whole bunch of really good moves on the board for white. So they're kind of like slow, they're kind of inefficient. And that's where that happened. That's where that went. Interesting game, I guess. Interesting game. Unfortunately, this being OGS, that probably catapulted me up to like, what, 2Q? 3Q, okay. Well, I'm going to still try to get a 4Q game if I can. All right, we got ourselves a game, and it looks like it's going to be jam-packed full of unnatural weirdness. Ooh, the infamous double 5-4 points. But how is he going to use them is now the question. Game against the 3Q here against Jason 18. Is he really 18 though? I don't know. Seems pretty sus if you ask me. Looks like he plays regularly, so we're all good in that front. We'll go ahead and approach the 3-4. There's probably a Joseki that he wants to get a trick on you here, but there's no reason to fear it, because there's absolutely nothing here that you need to be concerned about. There's no weird trick sequence in a corner that's going to kill you when the corners of this open. Like, come on, it's not going to be a thing. So this is interesting. It's just not really a valid opening. So he needs to figure out how he's going to turn this into one. For example, if I... Okay, hello. So he did that. I'm going to go ahead and play here. He could have also played here, and also kudos to him for not turning off analysis. I appreciate that. We just go ahead and play here, here, into here, and then we're alive. Not really hurting us at all, is it? Oh, hello. So this one should have been here. We don't usually have this one here because I can go ahead and play this one. And then he's probably going to play here, and then I can extend, and he'll probably play here, but there's still going to be, I'm alive at that point, and there will always be a push and a cut there that he has to worry about, which is not fortunate for him. Gonna go ahead and... I'm not sure what the right order of moves are here. We're just gonna go and do a basic settling pattern. He made an empty triangle. Why did he do it? We don't know. He wants me to come out, so I guess I will do that. Because I guess... I mean, why not, right? I don't know why you did that. That's weird. Like, yeah, you play here, and I'm going to play here. You can do this one if you want, but I'm alive at that point in Sente, which is awkward, because I'm going to protect, you're going to protect, and then I'm going to get Sente and play like an enclosure here. And that's going to be pretty great. Okay, this is going from bad to worse. Tell you what, let's not just insta-win off of... yeah, let's just not insta-win off of one silly, just like a mistake from our opponent. I will go ahead and defend here. Guess we're extending because that's not dead. Sorry, mate. He could have targeted me from above, but definitely not from here. Definitely not from here. So right now, we've essentially just won off one corner. And he disconnected because I think he realized that, and he's a little grumpy about it. It's very, very strange to get in a position like this and just win from here. Because, remember, this is a thing that he did all by himself. I did not force him to play 5-4 points, not just once, but twice, and then try and do something here with it. I approached in the most normal way you could possibly imagine. He played the Hani on the attachment on the outside, so I said, okay, what do you want to do there? And he's like, well, I want to play this one. Little weird. He should go into here, 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 into this kind of thing. And then he needs to figure out a way to fix this. I don't know how. Let's just say he fixed it there. Somehow he fixed it. And then we play here. He probably encloses. And then we play here. And this area right here is his win condition. He has to figure out how this is going to be worth enough. Because the corner is not going to be worth enough. The corner is fine. So it's all about this area here. So does he pincer? Does he, I don't know, does he pincer? Does he cap? Does he go crazy that way? Dangerous to do because now he's giving away the top for me. If he plays this, it's a gote. At that point, I could just be like, hey, what's going on here? Do you mind if I reduce you? He can't defend because he loses that game. If he just tries to do something like this, like that's gonna not... that's going to just not be worth enough because literally that's all of his territory at that point. So he opened up in a weird, weird way. And now I think he realized that he wasn't doing too well and he scrammed. All right, we're playing J Kim again. Hi yet again, sir. So he canceled the first game where he was white and I was black. So I guess he really, really, really wanted to be... I guess he really wanted to play black. Sure, why not? Why not? There you go. Let's go, Mr. J. Kim. Playing on the inside? Sure, go ahead, play on the inside. That's completely a-okay. I don't mind. You're going to back off into a high thing. Nope, you're going to attach. I view the attachment as bad, and that even worse. Tell you what, I will follow you. He will probably Hane and then extend of some kind, right? Hane and extend? Yep, I will enclose. Now, because he did a 3, that means there is a weakness inherent to here, because we can go out or under. He's trying to attach to cover it, but that's not good, because that means that just gives me even more points. More points indeed. You'll love to see it. Go ahead and drop down as per the usuals. Threaten to kill his 2 stones, because that's pretty solid. Can he do anything against my stones here? Like, should I pretend that he can't? Let's pretend that he can. There we go, I defended. Yay, he can't hit me anymore. In truth, this was already defended, and you could have pincered him last turn. Instead, he decided that he did not want to get a base, and I'm not going to get much more solid than I am right now, so he will get pincered as a result. So we've got a nice little overplayer here. He's a little bit of an overplayer. We can go ahead and cut through that if we felt like it, but I don't really see a reason to, so let's just go ahead and do this one. He needs to make sure the cutting point doesn't work. How he's going to do that, I don't really know. Okay, apparently that's how. But now he's making my stone stronger, so I don't really care. I will extend again, threaten Honey at the head of 2 and 3 stones. That's pretty good. Again, end game at move 33, potentially. Not so great. If you're going to play anything, you probably should have played here, because what am I going to do? Do that? Come on, that's just stupid. I'm not doing that. So this move is just bad. If you Hana, I'm ignoring you. Don't do the thing the other guy did. Don't do it. Okay. He can't tire me up or he's roasted, so we play here to create a cutting point. Cutting point is still right there, so he's still struggling very, very hard not to just, drop dead. I get to go ahead and approach. He's taken now a move too close to my thickness, so I get to do something very, very rare and actually jump out here because a cap just freaking kills him. I'm not behind enemy lines yet, so I can go ahead and surround the corner. At this point, the top of the board is all of his territory, and that is not very good. No, sirree, Bob. That is that good. I'm afraid not. Don't create a cutting point, because there's no reason to. And I guess I just get his corner now. Putting some pressure on his group in case he decides something crazy, like try to live here still. And I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't know, something a little bit like a pokey poke. A little pokey poke. Before I come on out like so. Make sure he can't surround my group. At this point, all we just have to do is just not die, and we don't lose. It's pretty strong stuff. Reinforce the corner, because that's a lot of territory to pick up. A lot of territory to pick up indeed. He's sacrificing it. Huge mistake. Makes me wonder if he knows who I am. I hope not. He could have played something like this first and then tried to do something over in here. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to work. He's undercut in 2 different places, but it would have been a better attempt than just Xing this huge corner off. Now, unless he can kill me, I don't really see how he's going to do anything here. I guess we can go ahead and prevent this from connecting, because I don't see why not. You know what? No, that's too small. That's too small. You're right. I'm going to come out again, make sure he can't cap and attack me like ever again. He has my permission to be on the second line. That's fine. Still not large, so we'll go ahead and just, I don't know, throw one in back here, something like that, because why not? Biggest source of territory still at top of the board. He's pincering me again, only now this entire group is completely alive, so I will just go ahead and do what I normally do and just take his corner. If I had strength here, maybe this was a wall or something, the jump up would be very, very nice. Here, unfortunately, it just is. Oh my god. Connect, please. Don't draw. Okay. Well, that's a Joseki he displayed. And, oh, I should have, sorry. I spaced. You play this one first, because if he tries to save, he can't do anything here. The 3 stones are dead. But this is fine. I'll just lean here randomly. Because after I give this 100% life, there's nothing else he can do. No drop downs. Not falling for any weird stuff. Sorry. Just keep peeking around, making sure nice and solid, nice and alive. This area can't grow. Only territory is the top. It's vulnerable to some first line endgame as well on both sides, just the Hane, which is Sentei, and the Monkey Jump, which is also similarly Sentei. So his only territory is, I don't know, maybe 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 points here, something like that. And whatever this is. Either way, not the most efficient, I'm going to go ahead and say. Not the most efficient, I'm going to go ahead and say. Keep that low. Enlarge my corner. I got 4 of them apparently, and I'm alive in the middle. Very bizarre. Trying to live here, understandable. I would want to as well. You can't, though, which is unfortunate, but I would also want to live in there. Just make sure it's all nice and small. And there's nothing that he can do here. Sorry, you're just not alive. You got rid of this. It's mine. It's still mine. I'll just go ahead and make sure that he's completely dead. I'm not sure how many moves it would be to actually kill him, but I'm just gonna make sure that after these are gone, he has no liberties on the inside, so he's just toast. Not, okay. Boop 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 boo. Let's go ahead and do some forcing moves here because we can go ahead and Hane here. Don't want him cutting. Don't want nobody cutting. But yeah, it's dead. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, these players don't seem like the usual ones, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, right now, people don't really know who I am right now because I deleted the account and I remade it. Even though it looks the exact same, I use the exact same picture as previously. But yeah, this is just how, you know, queues are, which is fine. Because it's really great being a queue player because you have so much you have to work on. And it's so easy to pick something and work at it and improve at it. Like this person, his opening could be a lot better, that's for sure. And if he improves that, he's going to have immediate improvement on his overall play, you know? Like if you look at how his game began, didn't know which sec in the upper left-hand corner. Learn a Jiseki there, you instantly save yourself points. What else happens? A little bit slow. Find a bigger move, a faster move, and you pick up points. Arguable. Don't learn not to get too close to thickness and play like some kind of bigger move. You pick up points. Like what? Like so much is easily fixed. So much is easily fixed. Like, oh, this was Gote. I need a base first. You do that, eliminate another weakness out of your play. Like, it's so cool. Like being a Q player, it's really, really nice because there's so much you can work on. Now, admittedly, you have a lot that you could work on that I can see that it gets a little bit overwhelming probably sometimes because there's just like so much that you could work on. But just pick something. Just pick something, pick something, pick something. Nice and easy. And he's like too cute. He's knocking on the door of Dawn level. So I think we Atari this straight down, he dies because like this is pretty strong, right? Let's see if I can just go ahead and do something over in here. Remember, chat. Forcing moves first. So if we Atari this straight down, like I don't see a problem. If there's a problem here, I lose the game. That's gonna suck. But I don't think it goes anywhere. If it does, I meant to do all this, chat. If I'm wrong and I die, this is what I meant to do. Okay. We can agree on that, right? If like I suddenly mysteriously die from this variation, that was planned. It was for educational purposes that I played this. It was all for educational purposes. All right, looks like we're fine, chat. Looks like we're fine. We're good. He has 3 liberties. I've got like 5. No big deal. Fine, I'll defend it. I defended it. Oh right, we could have played this in Sente and then killed that. It's pretty cool. Oh, been recording for over an hour according to my OBS. Takes a while to get games, that is for sure. For sure, and 7 years ago. So here, I mean, this is game over. Let's just go ahead and, nope, that's mine too. Let's just go ahead and skip to the end and look at the review a little bit, I guess. A little bit of review, maybe. Okay, that took a pretty nasty turn. Wow, he like tried to. That's another thing. Look, like I mentioned earlier, that's another thing. Like, just completely remove that out of your play as a Q player. The bamboozling and the last minute in the corners or whatever. Like, don't rely on those. Right? And you're gonna do so much better. Just like completely wipe that completely out of your play. Make that not something that's actually in the repertoire of moves that you try to play. So you don't rely on, just these silly, stupid mistakes that someone might make in their game. Like, just don't rely on that. Be a better player than that. Just be a better player than that. You can do it. Because you can see what you have to be better than, right? This is what you have to just not get tripped up by. And it doesn't even take that much consideration to not get tripped up by it. Like, what do we have to do? Recognize that we're strong and like, hey, all right. That means I get like I get a pincer doodad. I have sentai. Don't have to pincer. I could be like, you know what? Fine, I'll put it over here. Or I'll be at the corner, or I'll push this corner. Like, whatever, Not a problem. You did all this kind of stuff. Again, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Just get Sente as long as possible, then bam. Got to surround because we're not surrounded. We didn't make cutting points behind while we're killing something. Otherwise, be like, oh, darn, I gotta play here. And then maybe he gets some kind of weird surround on me now, right? Like, no, we're gonna play here. It leaves the weaknesses behind. So if we want to do anything, then it's hard to do, right? Made our shape when we were under attack. Didn't keep playing there when we were not under attack. Got Sente, we defended ourselves, and that was literally it. Like, this game's already over. Game is already over. Tough game for him. I think by this point... Yeah, I think by this point, he didn't really have a chance, I want to say. Yeah, I never enable AI review, but just quickly looking at it. We're at a 90% here because this went very well, this went very well, and then by the time we're... Okay, it never updates after that point. Wait. Yeah, I actually don't know. It doesn't update when I'm scrolling through it. That's really weird. But it looks like... I don't know. It looks like somewhere over here is 90, and then... At this point, we're at like... Somewhere around this point, we're probably like 100. Anywho, I think that's going to be it for my basics today. I think I got like 3 games in 1 video today. That's going to be interesting to edit. Hope you enjoyed today, and I'll see you next time. Okay, buddy.